Imagine for one moment that this barbecue right here is you. Now, just because this barbecue is sitting here in the middle of this extremely cold winter season, that does not prevent us from being able to open it up and light up the fire inside it and warm up absolutely everything that is around it. Just because we're still in this ongoing pandemic and lockdown in some areas of the world right now, that does not mean you still cannot light up the fire in your life and warm up everything that is around you. Warm up your entire life and still stay motivated and still create the life and the success in everything that you want right now. You're just going to have to find another way. The means of creating the success that you want are just going to be a little bit different, and it might be a little bit more challenging, and you can still do it despite that increased challenge. People in dating right now are not being held back. Certain people are not being held back and still making the connections that they want in their life, which are ending up in relationships that they want to create for themselves. You might not see it right now, but I still have friends who are out forming new connections and dating and forming relationships. I still have clients who are still making new connections and forming relationships. Myself, when I'm single at certain points over the period of COVID, I'm still out dating and forming new connections. It's just in a different way. It's just with different methods than we're used to, but you can still do it. You just got to take your focus off all the challenge, off all of the garbage that you focus on, and instead focus on the solution and how you can still create the dating success and the success in your whole life that you want right now. Some of you listening to this right now need to stop looking so much at your past and thinking that it's going to be your imminent, undeniable future. Just because you've only been with people that hurt you before. Just because you never had a great, healthy, amazing relationship before. Just because you never had the courage to ask the women out that you want or start the conversations with the people that you want that could amount to having something with someone in dating. Just because you never had these great experiences before that you really want, that does not mean that that has to continue on into the future. History often repeats itself because only most people never actually decide to change. They never take the actions necessary to change their experience in themselves so that they could create a different future. We don't always get what we want in life, but we do always get what we are. Success in dating is attracted by the person that you are, because the women that are going to be attracted to you are the ones that find you attractive. So if you're not attractive to the women that you really want yet, then it's not going to happen yet. But this is a beautiful thing, because this can change if you go out and you work on what you need to become attractive to the women that you really want to have a relationship with. If you're not really great with talking to women in person or online, you can learn. If your sense of self-worth and self-esteem is not there, you can change that. You can work on that. If your sense of humor is not great, that is something that you can also work on and change. If your fashion is so obviously bad that it clearly holds you back, you can change that too. If you have no idea what matters to women and how to work on this area and what actually matters, then you can find that out. You can look up great resources that will give you the knowledge that you need, and you just need to apply yourself again and again and again, and with consistency over time, you can work on all the things that matter, and you'll become this extremely, incredibly impressive man that is attractive to the women that you desire, and you will have the relationship that you want, guaranteed. So what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Go out there and make it happen. Make this year your year. You deserve this amazing, incredible life where you can date the women that you want, where you can have the relationship that you want. You just need to make it happen. Anyone can do this. I guarantee, I promise you. Make this year your year and you will never regret it for the rest of your life.